Cameron, please bring us updates over the weekend. We had the shocking news on Friday evening delivered to us all in the form of a video from the Princess of Wales herself, something that we haven't seen anything like it, really. Now we're hearing that Prince Harry and Meghan were only found out through the medium of the press.
Yeah, I mean, put yourself in Prince William's shoes for a moment. This is a man who tragically lost his mother in the most horrific circumstances, aged 15. And him and his brother, I suppose, relied on each other since that moment as they grew into adults to support each other. And now, of course, that mutual support is gone. There's a literal ocean separating the two of them. And I think you saw from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's message following Kate's disclosure of her cancer diagnosis that they want the two of them, William and Catherine, to be able to support each other in peace and privacy. But the problem is Prince William can no longer really rely on his brother now. 90% of GB News members, according to a poll on our website, says that Prince Harry should not come back to the UK to support his brother, who's clearly obviously running out of senior members of the royal family to be part of the working firm. And he's had a huge issue, hasn't he? Because both his father and wife now have cancer, and he's having to support his three young children through it all at the same time that he's having to continue with royal duties. Now, royal sources tell me the Prince and Princess of Wales's priority is understandably their children at this time. So we're not expecting to see Prince William over the next 3 weeks, but he'll be back on public duties after Easter. For now, they really want to prioritise their children in the privacy of their own home, obviously, as Princess Catherine continues with her cancer treatment.
It's a really concerning time, I suppose. It's a really concerning time for so many people. And there were, of course, lots of jokes made. Lots of jokes made by people that perhaps should have known better in the days and weeks leading up to the announcement. Do you know how the palace took that sort of intense scrutiny, even mockery, that so many public figures and members of the public as well engaged in?
I think on the one hand, they're very much seeing the fact that we've lost two senior members of the royal family temporarily as very much a blip rather than a crisis. So I think that's the first thing to point out. Clearly, there has been a lot of speculation and scrutiny online, and I think perhaps slightly unfairly, and I think most people who were saying those jokes on the internet are perhaps having second thoughts. Now we know exactly what is wrong with the Princess of Wales. I mean, look at Prince William's achievements in the last 3 months, despite all of this going on behind the scenes. We do know, by the way, that the reason Prince William pulled out of his godfather's memorial service was because of Kate's cancer diagnosis. I have had that confirmed. But with Earthshop, for example, he secured a deal, or helped secure a deal, to provide 75 million plastic-free items to 50 sports stadiums and entertainment venues across the country. He's launched a online platform to match investors with climate solutions, and he's been helping out with homelessness as well in Sheffield. And he kind of does all that despite all of this noise going on in the background with social media. Prince William knows his destiny. He's going to be king, and he will clearly have to rely on Princess Catherine and his three children to support him in that role. But at the moment, he is supporting them as a father and as a husband.